how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Hope everyone's doing well and staying safe out there. This is going to be a kind of different video. I usually do a Wednesday night horror review, but I'm not going to be doing that this Wednesday. I'll be back next Wednesday with a horror review. Wanted to do a little different video this Wednesday. Been wanting to do this video. I've been putting it together little by little. Finally got it together, so this is going to be my 4K collection. I'm going to be showing you guys my 4K collection. I've been collecting about, I'd say, a year and a half on 4K. I got a 4K TV and a 4K player about last year, and I've been trying to stack up my 4K collection a little bit. There's tons I still need to add, but I do have around, I say, close to 50 4Ks. So we're going to be going through those shortly, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. I've been in the 4K game for, like I said, probably like a year, little past a year and a half. I was even picking them up before I had 4K, like a 4K player and 4K TV. So I'm going to be going through pretty much my 4K collection. I'll start off with steelbooks, then I'll get to the basic 4Ks, and I'll get to the box sets at the end. There are some steelbooks and movies I have that are 4K restoration. I won't be going through those. I'm not going to consider those 4K. I'm just going to go through the ones that are actually 4K Ultra HD. So let's get this going, guys. I hope you enjoy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, guys. I'll start off with the steelbooks. I'm going to go with this one right here. It's the Halloween 2018 steelbook. Got this at Best Buy. Has art by Todd McFarlane. I did give this away in one of my contests, and my buddy, the Dagler Reviews, won it, so he has a copy of this as well. Really like the art on this, really stood out to me. And this is the 4K Ultra HD edition of Halloween 2018. And I don't have much steelbooks, there's only two, so I'll be going. This is another one I picked up before I even had 4K. It's the Atomic Blonde 4K Ultra HD steelbook. This one did come with a slight little dent on it. You can see there, a little nick. Had this for a while. This movie didn't get a great review, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun action flick. Beautiful art on this. That's the Atomic Blonde 4K Ultra HD steelbook. That was another pickup from Best Buy. So those are my steelbooks. I don't have much. I'm looking to add more little by little. Let's get into the basic 4Ks. And this is going to be I forgot to mention, this is a mixed genre. There's going to be horror, action, crime. It's all mixed in one, guys. So I apologize for that. I haven't put mine in order, like horror, action. It's just all mixed up, so it's going to be different. So hope you guys enjoy. We'll start off with my first 4K here is Alita Battle Angel. Really like this movie, man. This is a fun movie. I wouldn't mind a sequel to this one. It's from the producer of Avatar. And that's a nice shiny slip that came with this one. It's Alita Battle Angel. Next up we got Alien 40th Anniversary. Really love this 4K. I had to jump on it. Awesome film as well. Really like the color design on this. It's a real nice color design. Next up we got Rob Zombie's 3 from Hell. I enjoyed this movie. It's not my favorite one out of the series, but I think it was bad. Just going a mixture between horror and then it goes into like action, but it doesn't bother me. I thought it was a decent film at the end of the day. Rob Zombie 3 from Hell. Next up, we got probably my favorite 4K, guys, honestly. Suspiria, Dario Argento. This looks fantastic in 4K, guys. Highly recommend picking this one up. The color scheme in this was already beautiful, and the 4K really brings it out. This one, Suspiria. Next up, we got Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Saw this in the theaters and really enjoyed it. Thought it was a pretty good film, and had to pick it up in 4K. It's Del Toro, Guillermo del Toro. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, man. Pretty fun film. Next up, we're going to the crime drama here with Scarface. Man, I wanted that set that came with the gold "World Is Yours" statue. I didn't get around to getting that, so I just got the regular edition. Love this movie. It's probably my favorite mob movie right here, man. Scarface. Next up, we got Rambo Last Blood. Decent film. I really liked it. Had some pretty good kills in it. Not the best one out of the franchise, but I liked it for what it was. Put that up on 4K. We got another Rambo. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Love this film. Classic. Had to pick that up. Next up we got Rambo First Blood. My favorite Rambo film out of the franchise. Epic classic, guys. You guys, I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. Awesome John Rambo film here. And that's my Rambo collection so far. I'm still missing Part 3. And Rambo, the one that came out a few years back, which I really want. Love that film. I'll be getting that eventually. Got Pet Sematary. Awesome film. Really enjoy this one. Classic by Stephen King. Really like that slip. Really glossy. Embossed there. Pet Sematary. Stuff we got. Overlord. Classic. It's a newer film. This one is a good one, man. Really good horror film and zombie film. And J.J. Abrams did it with this one, man. Really like this film. Overlord. Next up we got a Quentin Tarantino film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Really love this film, guys. Just love the look of it and that classic 70s look to this film. Really awesome film. I'm a fan of Tarantino. Had to pick that one up. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Next up we got Mortal Engines. This movie got shitted on and didn't receive great reviews, but I enjoyed the heck out of this movie, man. My personal opinion. Thought it was a lot of fun. Really liked the story. A lot of CGI, but it didn't bother me, man. Really like Mortal Engines. Next up we got... Let me get that. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry, guys. I had to pull that one out. Stuck there. Joker, Joaquin Phoenix. Awesome film. I'm a huge Batman fan, so this was a fun DC film. Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro. Had to pick that one up. Next up we got... This one doesn't have the slip. These next two don't have slips. There's Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. I got this in the horror pack. It's a decent film. I like zombie films, so not the greatest, but it is what it is. I got a little kick out of it. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. This one also without the slip. Bram Stoker's Dracula. This was I had never seen this film, guys, till I got it on 4K, and Sean Blue Digital recommended this film for me, and when I took his recommendation, I was glad I did, man. This is one of the best Dracula films, if not the best, that I've seen, guys. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Awesome. Next up we got VFW. Oh, this is a fun one, man. If you guys haven't seen this one, please check it out. It's got a Carpenter feel to it, and then like a one of those exploitation films from back in the days, but revamped. And it has an all-star cast, guys. Stephen Lang, William Sadler, Martin Kove, and the legend Fred the Hammer Williamson. It's just a fun, gory time, guys, if you haven't seen VFW. Next up, we got Us from Jordan Peele. Really enjoyed this film. Honest story on this one, guys, is I went to see this in the theater. About halfway through the film, I almost walked out. I was like, I'm not into this film. It was like 20 minutes in, I'm saying. And I stayed in there, got the patience, and watched it. And man, the second half really blew me away, guys. I really dug this film. I like the feel of it. Jordan Peele's a pretty good director, guys. So I enjoy Get Out as well. But this film's good, man. I really liked it. Next up, we got Clint Eastwood, The Mule. Really enjoyed this film. A lot of fun time, man. Can't go wrong with a Clint Eastwood directed film. The Mule. Next up, we got the classic Karate Kid. Love this film. This screams 80s to me, guys. 35th anniversary. I had to pick that one up on 4K. Next up, we got the Expendables trilogy. Really like that slip, the color scheme. That skull with guns just is awesome. These films are a lot of fun. I had fun with them. Got the all-star action cast, man, now that they're older, but they do these films right. Next up here we got Days of Thunder. Had to pick this one up. I grew up watching these films. I even used to collect the race cars when I was younger from these films. And it's just a classic by Cruise, man, Days of Thunder. Next up, we're getting into some boxing movies here. Got Creed. I really like this film. This is a lot of fun, man. An epic spin-off to the Rocky collection. There's nothing like the Rockies, man, the original, but this one didn't disappoint, man. Creed, fun film. And we got Creed 2. Not as good as the first Creed, but I still enjoyed this film a lot. Pretty good time, man. And then you got the Dolph Lundgren coming back with it and his son. How they're the Russians, man. And you got Creed's son, Stallone, Rocky, man. You got some revenge payback on this one. But yeah, still a hell of a film, guys. But I just prefer the first one better. Next up, we're going with some H.P. Lovecraft's Color Out of Space. This film was a blast, guys. Real odd sci-fi horror film, but it's Nicolas Cage. Really like that, Color Out of Space. Next up, we're going to some Batman animated. Got the Batman Hush. Haven't seen this yet. Still got to check it out. I'm trying to catch up on these Batman animated films, but psyched to check that one out. We're staying Batman here, guys, with the Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton Batman, Tim Burton Batman. Man, classic, favorite Batman film of all time. You guys know about this one. It's a classic. And I got the excellent sequel, Batman Returns. Love this film too. Classic, man. And really digging those slips there, guys. Color scheme. Next up, we're going with, this is kind of like a comedy horror. In a way, it has a slasher aspect to it, guys. Surprised me. This is Arizona, starring my favorite comedian, Danny McBride. Freaking, this film was a blast, man. I really had a good time with this. Has a little slasher elements to it as well, besides the comedy. But yeah, that's Arizona. And I'm dropping movies here, guys. Excuse me. Next up, we got Jaws. Had to pick this up. Lenticular Slip. Classic. Favorite shark movie of all time. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this film. Jaws. Next up, we got Stephen King's It Chapter 2, the remake. Like this film, man. It was a lot of fun. I liked the first chapter one better with the kids, but this one was pretty good for what it was, man. I enjoyed the two sequels so far, the two films out of the collection so far. It Chapter 2. I don't have It Chapter 1. I have it on regular Blu-ray, so I won't be showing that. Next up, we got Hellfest, one of my favorite Halloween slasher films. Really like the atmosphere in this one. And this is a must-watch for me every October. Really fun slasher. Now we're getting into some Halloween. Original Halloween. I pull this up in a lot of my videos, guys. My favorite slasher of all time. John Carpenter's Halloween. You can't go wrong with that one. Really like that slip too. Really shiny. Next up, we got Halloween 2018. Another copy. Can't have too many of those. I just really dug this slip. The way it's embossed. You just see like Myers' face just masked there. I mean, it's kind of sticking out. Real nice slip. Had to get that one. Enjoy the heck out of that film. Oh, that's sliding out. Next up, we're going back to Jordan Peele. Get Out. Really enjoy this film. Like it a lot. Like the twists and turns in this film and some great kills in it. Another Peele film that I like. Jordan Peele. Get Out. Next up, we got Die Hard. You guys are gonna freak out on this one, but I had never seen this film till last year when I bought this and put it on, and man, I enjoyed the heck out of this film, man. This one was like a lot of fun. Classic Bruce Willis. Still got to see the sequels, man. I haven't watched them, but Die Hard, oh yes, and it is a Christmas movie. Next up, we got Daybreakers, zombie film. What the heck am I talking about? Vampire film. This one is one of my favorite vampire films. It's got Ethan Hawke, William Dafoe, and the legendary Sam Neill, man. This is a fun one. And I still haven't seen this in 4K, but I am going to get to it. Okay, we're going to go with Blue Underground now. Um, I got the Daughters of Darkness 4K. Fantastic film, guys. Real atmospheric, great vampire film. I watched this a few days ago, a few weeks ago, I should say. Enjoyed it. It does have that like Italian kind of horror that I like to it feel, even though I'm not sure it's an Italian film, but it does feel like one. And it has that lenticular, which is awesome. Fun film there, vampire film. Okay, now we're gonna go to Shout Factory. I got it's the Deer Hunter. I'd never seen this film till I picked this up, and man, this was a blast. It's a depressing film, but man, I just love the story in this. You got a young Robert De Niro, Meryl Streep, Christopher Walken's, man. Great war film, guys. If you guys haven't seen this one, Deer Hunter. Now we're gonna get to some Vinegar Syndrome. I'll start off with I picked up from last Black Friday, Rad. This one's really out of print now. It's hard to find. It goes for crazy money. I did pick it up right away. This is a fun 80s film. It's kind of like Karate Kid on bikes, man. Great 80s soundtrack and a really fun film, guys. And it picked up a few of these 4Ks. They're laying out some 4K Ultra HD now, the Vinegar Syndrome line. Waiting for my Beastmaster, which I picked up on the Black Friday sale. But yeah, awesome film, guys. Rad. And we got probably one of my favorite Christmas horror films, Deadly Games, Dial Code Santa Claus. This is fun. This is like Home Alone with a slasher in it, and it is a French film, but it's a blast, guys. I'm gonna watch this month actually, towards Christmas, and yeah, they released this on 4K. I had to jump on it. It's like Ultra HD, and that art, that cover art's just amazing, guys. Can't wait to see this month. That's a Deadly Games, Dial Code Santa Claus. It is a subtitle film. You have to read the bottom. It's a French film, but just it's Home Alone mixed with a slasher, and this was done before Home Alone. So, yeah, great film there. Now we're getting to the digibook packs. Got Apocalypse Now, Final Cut. Wow, this film is got oddness. It's probably could be my favorite war film, guys, and the picture looks amazing in 4K, guys. If you have 4K, I highly recommend picking this one up, guys. Color scheme's just great. It's Apocalypse Now. Francis Ford Coppola directed The Godfather, all those films, man. But yeah, amazing edition there on 4K. Next up, we got one of my recent pickups, Back to the Future Digibook. Love these films, grew up watching them. I'm sure you guys have heard of these. They're all-time 80s fun, man. Just love these films. Michael J. Fox, classic. This digipack didn't disappoint, guys. Back to the Future trilogy. So now we're going to get to the box sets. I only have 2 box sets, 4K, so this might not take very long, guys. Get to my Steelbook box set. I've shown this off before on a video. It's kind of dark, guys. I apologize for that. It's the Batman collection, Tim Burton. And it has the 4 Steelbooks: Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. I'm not going to pull those out. I've shown those before, guys. I have a video of this if you guys would like to see the unboxing. It's an older video. But yeah, I like the first 2. The other 2 aren't bad, but they don't compare to the first 2, man. And one of my latest pickups, I've shown this off too. It's the Dawn of the Dead, and I am going to show this because it is a 4K Ultra HD edition. And I love this box set. This is my favorite box set of this year. Favorite film of all time, guys. In my opinion. Dawn of the Dead, 4K. I've watched the first two cuts, but I haven't seen the Argento cut, which I still need to check out. But it looks amazing on 4K, guys. And there's nothing better to me than that film, guys, in my opinion. Dawn of the Dead. So that's my 4K collection, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think I'm close to 50 4Ks now, pretty right under it. And it's a year and a half of collecting. I am going to pick up more, so I'm really getting in that 4K game right now, guys. So please let me know what you thought of the video. If you enjoyed it, hit a like, comment, subscribe. Hope everyone's doing safe out there. Staying safe out there. I can't talk, guys. Everyone be nice to each other. Have a great midweek, man. It's midweek, guys, so everyone take care. This is Undead Nightmare 24. Keep it horror. Peace.